Hey, what's up you guys? If you're like me, you need to make a 1-minute timer, and probably this won't get you an A, but there are better timers in the world, and I'm going to show you how to make a timer.
So what you're going to need is you're going to need some tape, a cork, some bendy straws, Capri Sun, water bottle, some wood, and not to mention something to hold the water and to measure how much water you're going to be using. And not to mention these little guys, I think their name are eyelids. So you can buy them at Osh or pretty much any hardware store that you can find them at.
So what you're going to want to do with the Capri Sun is, well, actually, there we go. Take off the straw. Now, you can enjoy a good Capri Sun, but we're not going to be using the package today. You're just going to need the straw. And then with the straw, you're going to need at least 2 or 3 other Capri Sun straws. And it's going to look a little something like this when you connect them together. So, can't see it? How wonderful it looks.
So then next up, we're going to get our cork. I already poked a little hole in it. And we're going to stick the straw inside the cork. So, looks like this. You probably won't need any glue. It's going to weigh it down because Capri Suns I've found have been really useful because it's really lightweight. So, now here comes the bendy straws and the bottle. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to drill right here and right here. You're going to drill 2 holes about the size of this bendy straw. So it's going to go right here and another one right here. So now your cap should look a little something like this. Sorry if I didn't show the drilling, but this should just give you an idea on how it should look. Now then, here is where the fun part begins. You're going to want to get your straw, the top one, the one that's going to be releasing water, and you're going to want to put tape right up on top of it and proceed to tape over it. Make sure that there's no air coming on through. And it should look a little something like that. Just make sure that there's no air or no water coming on through. Now then, you're going to get a little wooden toothpick or anything that's like small in this nature. You're going to go and poke a hole that big. You don't want to go any deeper. Come right on out and should be good from there. So now it should look a little something like this. So now it's just about time to get this, put this in there, and you're gonna get your wood, your plank, your stand, whatever you need, and you're going to measure it up to here. And depending on how large you made your straws and how large you made everything else, you're going to want to mark everything around in these quadrants and or areas. So I went ahead and took the liberty to already drill in and stick the screw eyelids, I believe that's what their real name is, inside the wood, and it should look something like this.
So just about now you're almost done, but the thing is that you're going to need to build your own stand. What worked for me is a miniature tripod, and I went ahead and taped the bottle to the tripod. So you're going from this to this, and building your own stand can be difficult. That's why I really recommend having a miniature tripod, or if you can build your own stand, that could work either way, but you're gonna need a stand for this one. So now at this point you're gonna need to fill up your container, and well, for me, about 1.5 works. So anything like kind of above it, anything kind of below it, really throws everything off. So just about 1/2 works for me. So here's where I found to be really helpful is to record that you have 1/2 full of water, and then slowly pour into your bottle. You probably might not get all of it. Will I get lucky and get all of it in? Yes, I will. That's what she said. So, no, sweet Jesus, no. So, now you're about ready to go. So now what I have noticed is that when I start to screw in the cap, it will lock just into place like that. Now here comes the big moment. Your stand should be able to tip the water bottle into the water into the container. So when it's dripping right there, it should be able to slowly pour into there for about a minute. What our straw is aiming for is that we're trying to get that little black dot just about there. That looks like a little bird. Alright then, let's see if this actually works. What I'm doing now is I'm holding this straw so that the air doesn't escape and the water starts to pour out. I'm gonna probably hold it within this angle and let it go. So that's it, and we should be right there. So we made our mark within the minute. So that's how you make a 1 minute clock. This clock is redoable. You can just get the water, put it back inside the container, and redo it all again. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.